Bobby, the points are shared this evening. How are you pleased with that performance?
All right, pleased. Again, I'll go back to what we have available. As a club, we've sat down and looked at this season, and we've got a group of players together that are here for the right reasons. We've had a few move on, and tonight we've really only had Joe Doe and Posty on the bench. We brought Kai in from the reserves. He's at work, so to have the two games over Saturday, Tuesday with the same players, it's always going to be tough. But I thought Saturday we were good, really good, deserved more. And today I thought for the way we battled, and they had the better of the second half. We probably had a fair share of the first half. Points probably a fair result. I think they might think they've done enough possession wise, but they've not really. Apart from the free kick second half, Dan's not had much to do second half. And we'll take the point and move on. Steady start to the season. What we've got available, and I'm working hard to bring players in, but they've got to be the right players and fit the mould of what we're trying to build.
With Jack Foley sending off in the second half, are we going to rely on reserves and academy going forward?
Yeah, we'll have to. Like I say, I'm hopeful we can get one done this week. Hopefully in time for Saturday. Hopefully Joe Oliver's all right for Saturday, because Mick's had to play on there as well. He's hurt his ankle again. But it just shows you the attitude and the togetherness. They didn't give up tonight. Under the cosh, they're more decent side. They've performed well in games, not got the rub of the green. But thinking about ourselves, we've got to be better discipline-wise. That's 2 in 2 games, and them individuals know, that's not good enough for us and the size of our squad. And they'll take responsibility for it, and hopefully they learn from it, which is the main thing, because we can't afford what we had last year, where with the size of the squad we have and the bodies we have available, we can't afford 2 players to be suspended or whatever it is. I look at it as 6 games, not 3 games each. That's 6 games for me that I haven't got two of our influential players available. So they've got to learn from it, and the squad's pulling together and they're performing well.
With Harrison Bond continuing to train and looking sharp out there, is there any likely return date for him?
He's looking sharp. He's trained. He only had his operation about would be 10 days ago or so. So yeah, he'll be back involved. But Dan's been outstanding for us. We know a lot about. We had him last year. He's a brilliant kid. I love the fact that he's wanting to come out and play football, and he's been really important for us. I think the last 5 games, because that's 5 games unbeaten, and I've said to the players, can we go 10? That's my aim. And one thing we didn't do last year is pick points up when we didn't play amazing tonight, but we weren't bad. And I didn't expect. I'm not asking the players to be robots. They played Saturday, same players. Week before Saturday, 9 outfield players v 9 outfield players, takes a lot out of them. They've come here tonight, dug in, ground out a point, and we're ticking along nice.
Take a break from league action on Saturday as we take on National League outfit Curzon Aston in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup. Do you feel like that's a free hit for the players?
No pressure on them, that's for sure. But first and foremost, them lads need a rest this week. And yeah, we'll have a look at Curzon. And people have been talking about it, but we've been concentrating on Hyde and Morpeth. We've got through them, picked up a couple of points. But Saturday, FA Cup, we're going to go there full of confidence, and we want to keep this unbeaten run going. That's the biggest thing we want. And I'm just going to touch on it there. Last year, we didn't pick up points when we didn't play great. And that's, tonight we've picked up a point. And I've said that's a good habit to get into. So Saturday, whether we play well or not, we're looking to come away from there with a result.
Cheers, Bobby.
No worries.